This is going to be the shortest video that I've ever made on my channel. I'm almost certain of it. But I'm coming on today because I am working through a new Bible journaling challenge. And in the past, I've kind of tried to see what you all would like to see and hear on my channel. But it usually goes with whatever I'm doing at that stage and place in my life. So as I work on other things and try to do crafts and all of that. So I would like to know if you're interested in seeing what I'm doing in this new Bible journaling challenge. It wouldn't be something that I post every day because I don't do it every day. But this is some of the things that I've talked about on here before. I just know that I tell you all what I got going on when it comes to my faith, but I don't just, it's not on a regular occurrence, right? It's just a byproduct of who I am. But one of the things, the entry that I was working on today, here's a snapshot of it real quick. And I honestly think that this has a lot to do with just anybody. And I'm going to just say a little bit and then I'm going to get off. But what I'm asking you to do is in the comment section, say yes, no. I also put, or don't say no like being rude. Say no thank you or whatever. But I did put a post up so you can vote there. But this passage I thought was very interesting as far as what I took from the passage. Good morning, Tracy, because it was talking about so many things of like how do we take care of ourselves. And this Bible journaling devotional is called Less Hustle, More Jesus. And the entry today was talking about taking care of you. And the thing that stood out to me is that sometimes when we are going on like nonstop, right? We're doing everything. We're taking care of our kids, our family, our spouses, our jobs. Usually what starts happening is that we fall down on that list. Even when we have the best intentions, right? Like we say, you know what? Because I'll get on myself. Dana, don't do this anymore. Like if you really want to be the best person that you can be for your children, for your everybody, then you've got to stay at the top of that list. And so that's a constant thing that it's, I don't even consider it a struggle. It's something that I have to be aware of. So when I was reading this passage, the thing that stuck out to me was this thought of surrender and what it means to actually surrender. And it's this action. It's this thing of letting go to the sovereignty of something else or to the control of something else. So if my schedule is haywire and I surrender it, I give the control of my schedule to something else or someone else, right? And so in my life, if it's chaotic, then that means I've got to let go of some things and give the sovereignty over to something else. And so when scripture tells us that, like when we, the promise that I found, like in our weakness, God's strength is really shown. And so the thing is, if I'm finding that I'm struggling in this place and I'm having issues in this place and I keep finding myself back at this place, then maybe it's time that I surrender that thing to Him. And so here it was the thing of, then I had to think of is if and when I surrender it to Him, what does that mean for me? And I wanted to find promises. We can say all these different things. We can hear sermons, we can hear people speaking, we can hear all of those things. But I feel like at the end of the day, if we stand on what Scripture tells us, then Scripture tells us that when we allow our weakness to show and we give it over to God, that then we get His peace, we get His rest. We get so many different things that the Scriptures promise us. And so one of the promises that I found, I'll read, and it'll kind of be the closing. But let me know if you guys would like to see more, if you would just like to see pictures or some whatever I come up with concerning this. I got stuff everywhere. You can see the paper bag in the bag. But the scripture says in the promise, it says, I've told you all this so that you may have peace in me. Here on earth, you will have many trials and sorrows, but take heart because I have overcome the world. So all of those different things, trials can be big, they can be small. Sorrows can be big, they can be small. They can take us over. They can feel as if they're going to take us out. But it says, that we can still have peace in Him. And so that's one of the things that if I'm surrendering the chaos, or I'm surrendering the challenges, or I'm surrendering the things that are causing me to not be in a place of rest, not be in a place of peace, being in a place of a constant hustle and not in a place of surrender, then here's what I can expect in return as a promise to me. And so I'm enjoying this. It's only been a few days, and I thought, oh wow, it's early. I'm doing it on another secret channel. But I thought that there's many women that watch my videos over here that would love to hear more about this. And yeah, let me know. Thank you so much for your time. Told you this one would be, y'all, 6 minutes. When have I ever, other than a preview, done 6 minutes? So leave a comment in the comment section if you would like to see more. Let me know if you have any questions. I will tell you the name of this book is 100 Days of Less Hustle, More Jesus, by Shauna Noel. It's a devotional journal. I made some alterations to it, and I can share that as well. The thing that I picked out of it is probably not necessarily where everyone else is focusing, but that's what came to me. So I'm going to give it like the Spirit gave it to me. And I look forward to hearing from you all. So take care. Have a great day. Goodbye. Now I got to see if I know how to turn this thing off.